then bronze, and then iron. Everyone was with me. And we ended up in minus 586 when the temple is destroyed. Then we know that very, very soon, like just 583, just 50 years after, the Persians came. Okay, and when the Persians came, they invited the people of Judah to come back and rebuild their temple in Jerusalem, and they gave them kind of autonomy named Judah. Okay, so Persians, second temple, Judah again, and we know that this Judah. Thank you. And you know that Judah now includes Benjamin as well. As I told you, there is a whole district. Okay, Benjamin as part of this Judah autonomy with the new temple. And then actually we don't know a lot of. We know that in minus 333, Hellenists took over Persian, and we don't know a lot what happened, nor with the Persian, nor with the Hellenists. One hill or two? Two, yes? Two hills?
Two L's.
Two, yeah. Okay? But we know that in minus, okay, let's say 167, don't write it down if you don't want to. There is a rebel, started in Modi'in, here around, okay, in Benjamin lands. And I told you that once the rebel starts, and they rebel the Hellenists, and they built their own kingdom, the kingdom of the Hasmoneans, okay, we know that this area became again on the map, again on the spot. How do I know this? Because you remember what I told you about the tell. But you need to remember that we have the center of the tell and we have the marginal places in the tell. Okay? So if this is the tell, settling here is one thing. Here we might find all the eras, all the epochs. But if I go to here, I wouldn't find all of them because it's like the marginal part of the tell. And only of the time that the city was so big and thriving and succeeding, it went all the way down till here. So here I won't find all the eras, but only the eras when the city was big enough to spread till here. Everyone understood this? No. Again, this is the hill. If we have a tiny town, the town will be here. Okay? But if in one of the eras, you know, it's like layers, yeah? But in one of the layers, in one of these strata, the city became very, very big and thriving and important. It continued to here. So here I will find much less strata than in here because it's only the layers where this city was a big city.
Big ones.
Okay, everyone understood this? We're now here. Okay? We're now on the marginal part of the tell. And what do we see? We see those ovens, okay, two ovens, one of them being restored and one of them kept as it was found here in the excavations. Both of them are from 7th or 8th century, okay? The earliest Arabic period, the earliest Muslim period, 7th, 8th century, okay? This street is Hasmonean.
Which one? This one?
This street. And you would say, how come Hasmonean, 2nd century before Common Era, and just above it, the next layer, 7th, 8th century.
Right.
But how is everything in between? Because we're here.
They expand and then they will.
And again, try to understand. If we see here ovens are not necessarily for baking. Ovens are for pottery a lot of time. Yeah, you made your clay in an oven. So that might be industrial zone. It doesn't mean that people actually lived here on the 7th century, that it was that important. We still don't know. But in the 2nd century before Common Era only is the only period when we can tell you, okay, in this time, the Hasmonean period, this city was so important that people actually lived here. Not up there, but even here. Okay? So because in this marginal part, we have this privilege of having a whole neighborhood from Hasmonean period uncovered, we can actually start and walk in a street from 2nd century before Common Era. So we actually here see those two ovens from 7th, 8th century. We go down 6 stairs and we are back in the 2nd century before Common Era, walking on the same level of life, on the same street, seeing houses and buildings and the whole neighborhood being kept. Okay? So take a look at this object in the middle. This is a water cistern. Okay? What is a water cistern?
Reservoir.
Reservoir. Okay, again, it's not a well. Well means that I try to dig in order to find underground water resources. Okay? In Judean hills, we almost never can find a well. Okay, because the underground water reservoir, the subterranean water, are very, very deep. You won't find it. So you just dig a big pit and let the rain to fill it up. Okay? This is what we call a cistern, not a well. And around the Judean hills, that's the water sources that you will find. You'll find the springs, like the spring I told you of, and you'll find the cisterns. Okay?
There is no pools.
Pool is like, it's more or less the same. Okay?
Hebrew word help, bow mine, put the water here. Bow mine.